to you by Gospel of God's Grace Ministries.
Stubborn faith.
Prophet Cedric, making your life easy.
Yes, on Friday I was talking about stubborn faith. That stubborn faith is that faith which refuses to abandon or to retreat or to get away from God. No matter what the situation or circumstances are, stubborn faith is that faith which refuses to turn away from God. I believe you know that our challenges are meant to make us crystallize. That is to make us show who we are. But on the other hand, Satan is using our challenges as an opportunity for us to abandon God, an opportunity for us to retreat from His presence. But the Lord said to me that in order for us to overcome at the end of the day, our faith should be stubborn. Say, I should have a stubborn faith. I cannot hear the church. The Bible talks about a woman who was named Naomi. Her husband died and her two sons died. She was now left with her daughters-in-law. So when she saw that there was no hope anymore, she called her daughters-in-law and said, it is my time to get back home to where I'm coming from. So I want to release you back to your houses, back to your places. And I know that there is still hope for you to get married, because your husband died early. And the Bible says that her daughters-in-law, they cried out and said, we cannot part company with you. We want to continue with you. We want to go with you where you are going. But the Bible says she continued to urge them and said, I cannot have sons that you can marry. And the Bible says, after insisting, Opa said, yes, Mommy, I'm ready to get back home to my people and worship my God. And the Bible said that these two young ladies, they were Moabites. Oh, they were idolaters. They worshipped idols. Naomi was from Bethlehem of Israel. She worshipped the true God, the creator of the heavens and the earth. So when these two daughters met her, through her sons, they were privileged to worship the God that she worshipped. They changed from worshiping idols to worshiping the one and the only God of Israel. Now when their husbands died, Naomi said, go back to your people and continue to worship your gods. Continue to worship idols. Opa said, I will get back to my house. She went back to her people, went back to her country. She continued to worship her gods, that is idols. However, Ruth said, I want you to understand, you were my mother-in-law. tota ndolo matsale wa but from now I want you to be my mother in the Lord. Me yana go simola yana ke batla o nne mme wa me mo moreneng. Wherever you go, there I shall go. Gongwe le gongwe go yang ke tla tsamana. Wherever you stay, there I shall stay. Go tla dula nteng ke tla dula teng. Your God shall be my God. Your people shall be my people. Wherever you die, there I shall die. I want you to understand the statement of Ruth. She said, where you go, there I shall go. Where you stay, I shall do what? I shall stay. Your people shall be my what? I cannot tell you. And your God shall be my what? The consent of Ruth was not actually getting back or relocating or going to another country here. But her consent was the God that she met after getting married to the boy. When she met Naomi through her son, she was introduced to another God. The God that she did not grow up worshiping. The one and the only God. So that is why when the time came for her to go back to her God, to worship the idol, she said, I'm not going anywhere. This young lady Ruth had a stubborn faith. The God that she met through Naomi, she was not ready to turn her back to that God. She was not ready to part company with that God. She knew that if she would leave Naomi to go, that would be the end of her journey with that God. That is the God of Naomi. So that is why she insisted and said, I am going there. These ladies, they symbolize two people in the church. There are people who are following the man of God just for the sake of marriage. Just as Oprah followed her just for the sake of what? Of marriage. What made me to know you was my son, or your son should I say. If your son passed away, now we can no longer continue moving together. Are you getting what I'm saying? So Naomi symbolized the man of God, and Oprah symbolized you. The husband is the blessing. As long as I have what you want, you are with me. As a man of God, as long as I provide for you, you stick to me. You call me daddy. You call me father in the Lord. You call me prophet. Why? Because I have a son whom you know can marry you. But if my son happens to die, then what made us to get together is gone. But Ruth, on the other hand, she symbolized some people in the church who are looking for the source much more than the product. They are following him for the sake of his God. Where you go, I shall go. You are going to heaven, I'm going to heaven. Where you die, I shall die. You shall die in the presence of God, I shall die in the presence of God. Your people shall be my people. That is, your backup shall be my backup. Your God shall be my what? My God. Where you are buried, there I shall be buried. Listen here. Stubborn or people with stubborn faith are people with the heart of Ruth. I know what made us come together is no longer there. ka itse gore se se ditla gore re kgone go kopana ga se tlhole se le teng se sule
The blessing
tshegofatso
that made me to know that you are a man of God
ye nne a ntira gore ke itse gore mono wa modimo
is no longer there.
ga e sa tlhola e le teng
I am blessed,
ke segofetse
I'm healed,
ke fodile
I'm delivered,
ke golotswe
I enjoyed God's mercy.
ke a kotse
Yes, but I want you to understand
mme ke batla gore o tlhaloga
that I'm not just with you
gore nna ga ke
for the sake of the blessing. I'm not just with you for the sake of the deliverance. I am not just with you for the sake of healing.
bakeng la Paul
The healing was used
Paul a ne e dirisiwa
for you to take me to where you are going.
gore wena
Deliverance was used for you to take me where you are going. Deliverance was used for you to introduce your God to
gore
myself.
wena o mpegele modimo wa gago
The church is flocked and full of oppas.
kereke e tletse ebile e penologa ka borepa
People who are ready to receive from God but are not ready to change.
batho ba e le gore ba ipaakanyetse fela go amogela mo modimo mme ga ba ipaakanyetsa go fetoga
People who are not ready to reform.
batho ba e le gore ga ba ipaakanyetsa go ikaga sešwa
People that when the word comes that says it's time to change, time for reformation, they shut their ears and say, today it wasn't my day.
batho ba e le gore ga lefoko le tla le re ke nako ya go ikaga sešwa nako ya go fetoga ba ikebaditse ba re nyao tota gompieno tsatsi le ne le se monate
Stubborn faith is nothing
tumelo e
but
bogona
a result of the revelation.
fa e le seo se se tang ka tshenolo
What you are here for
se e le gore o se tletse fa
is not the best I can offer you.
ga se bojotlhe bo nka go se bonelang
I know you are looking for deliverance,
ke a itse o batla kgololesego
but I want to announce to the church,
mme ke batla go tlhalosetsa kereke
deliverance is not the best I can give you.
gore kgololesego se bojotlhe bo nka
The best I can give you is the deliverer.
jaanong bojotlhe bo nka go nang bone ke mogolodi
I know you are here looking for healing,
ke a itse gore fa o batla pholo
but healing is not the best I can offer you.
pholo ga se bojotlhe
The best I can give to you is the healer.
bojotlhe bo nka go nang bone ke mofodisi
I know you are here for blessing,
ke a itse gore fa o batla
but
tshegofatso
blessings are not the best I can offer you.
tshegofatso ga se
The best I can give you is the blesser.
bojotlhe bo nka go nang bone ke mosegofatsi
See beyond healing, see beyond deliverance, see beyond. The best that I have
bojotlhe bo ke nang le bone
is my God.
ke modimo wa me
Brought to you by Gospel of God's Grace Ministries.
Stubborn faith.
Prophet Cedric, making your life easy.